It it is vastly different from the U.S. coverage. The U.S. coverage runs 24/7, only ever covering major breakdowns or scandals for each campaign. Here it's a little bit more interesting because it's from an outsider's point of view, so they're actually looking at the facts and what each candidate is actually arguing compared to, you know, Hillary emailed this to one person one time, or Donald Trump made this claim one time to this person on a radio show. It's a little bit more intellectual.
UK opinions on US politics? What's your advice to America?
Remember to vote. That's a good start.
Consider both options, but work out which one's going to be best for the country.
Please vote. I don't care where you vote, just vote.
Go with the person that is least going to damage the country.
And not just America, because whoever's the next president is going to shape the next 4 years of the world.
Elections aren't something that can be kind of bartered with and you can use to kind of go against the system.
Don't vote for Donald Trump.
I think that American presidential elections are definitely a reflection of how narrow American politics are with regard to where they stand on the political spectrum.
It's like Brexit.
It sounds like a good idea. I'm sure many people thought the same about Brexit, and that's gone great.
It started to settle in that if you vote to leave Europe, you actually have to leave Europe.
If you vote, then at least it means that you care.
You'll get buyer's remorse, I promise, instantly.
Can you name any other candidates?
I get them confused with Jeremy Corbyn. Jeremy Corbyn's British, right? Yeah.
Obviously, you've got Tim Kaine as Hillary's vice presidential, then Mike Pence, governor of Indiana, is Trump's.
I think it's Gary Johnson, I think his name.
Other old dude. Bernie Sanders. That's the one. Or Sanders Bernie, can't remember.
I know about Bernie Sanders.
Gary Johnson's the Libertarian candidate, and Bill Weld is his vice presidential nominee, and then Jill Stein's the Green Party candidate.
So there's another guy who is running as an outsider, but I think that's the only one that I know of.
But he was cool. He sounded cool. That's the only one I know.
And the whole magical thing where the bird came down, but that was about it, really.
One of them is a weird environmentalist who has some interesting policies about women's rights and abortion, even though she is a woman.
In Utah, you've got Evan McMullen, who I think is Freedom Party or something ridiculous like that. But he's only in Utah, and he's not really a big deal.
Who would you vote for?
I want to abstain, but like I just said, you should vote.
All of the wild cards this time are all a bit crazy.
Hillary.
So I'd have to go Clinton. It's like the lesser of two evils.
Probably, I mean, it would be Hillary, but the thing is, in my opinion, it's the lesser of two evils.
And Trump should really not be elected. He's a madman, and he'll have nuclear power.
I can't vote for Bernie Sanders, so I think it depends what state I was in.
Donald Trump has some policies which I can sort of agree with.
I'd be a Hillary Clinton voter without any reservations.
His foreign policy with pulling lots of American troops out of countries, there is a tendency for America to be the world police. He creeps me out.
If Obama was running again, I'd vote for Obama, but, you know, he isn't, so I can't.
And I'd probably, regretfully, have to be a taxable voter.
But there's something about Donald Trump that just isn't right.
Not because I particularly love her, but because he's such a terrible human being.
If Donald Trump was a fruit, what fruit would he be?
You've got to find something both offensively bad and something that people actually eat a lot.
I want to say pineapple because of his head.
I'm feeling like pineapple.
Pineapple.
He's kind of got the spiky vibe going on with his hair.
Sour and really prickly.
And he's a bit crazy looking, and you don't really know what to do with it, but it's there.
I'm not a fan of pineapples.
Well, that's tough to decide because he's got the color of an orange, but he's got the body type of a pear.
Orange. The annoying orange. The annoying orange.
Maybe something like lemon, because it's very bitter to bite into it, but it goes in a lot of things, and a lot of people still like it. But you'd never just have a Donald Trump, you know.
He would definitely be a plum.
I like fruit. I don't like Donald Trump. It's quite hard.